Hello and welcome to our Tuesday noon rite. Today is our special day for remembering those who have passed. So if you have anyone that you wish to raise up for when we do our sacred dirge, please put it in the comments. And we will go ahead and get started by lighting our quarter candle. Kindling flames. It's so easy now in this time, or maybe it isn't. There we go. This used to be a much more complicated task. So God us bless. But I can't help but think that we've lost something in not taking our time to kindle the magic of a flame. Strange to think that, we have flames on the sun, and then we have our little flames here on the earth too, and that is all part of that divine fire that can keep us warm but can also bring us harm. It's an interesting conundrum, contemplating flame and fire. Right, so now we will go ahead and light something that combines both the element of air, the element of earth, the actual substances, and the element of fire. I suppose there's a little moisture in the composition of incense, but not very much. So this really brings together three elements as the smoke rises. And I'm seeing something very like smoke that does have an element of water in it early in the mornings, where the steam is rising from the hillsides, because we're in a volcanic area, and so there's a lot of tiny hot springs and fumaroles that are really too small to even notice, but at certain times of the year you will see the steam rising from them. All right, blessings. And now let us begin. And I do have a sistrum here, good. I see why it's been set aside. It's sistrum in need of a little love here. And unfortunately, as I've learned with a lifetime spent shaking sistrums, that all of them eventually need a little bit of repair. And this one is no exception. Metal wears on metal, and if you're really a vigorous shaker of the sacred sistrum, you go through a lot of little sistrum repairs. Well, we'll do it like this for the moment. God us bless. And I will take care of you later. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess, dwell in our shrine. Make our hearths your altars, our hearts your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon. Let us celebrate the moon. Let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon. Let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon. It is noon. All right. And now it is time for our 3 words, and these can be any 3 words that you like, something you're inspired to say, something you dreamed, something that you want to bring into your life today, anything at all. So just put them in the comments if you want us to say them and repeat them. And from Marky, love, kindness, path. Love, kindness, path. Love, kindness, path. Love, kindness, path. And today, for me, I'm looking ahead to spring and doing some gardening, and so preparing for flowers, preparing for flowers, preparing for flowers. I was just reading about how planting native milkweeds are so important because that's what the monarch butterflies feed on. And a lot of these milkweeds are just considered, as the common name would indicate, as weeds, but they're crucial to the survival of the monarch butterflies. And so we're going to be planting some milkweeds here, native ones, that apparently have some beautiful flowers, and they're really lovely plants, but people are not that aware of them, and the seeds are hard to get. So that's something that I'm tracking down right now. And from Paolo, wisdom, vision, and peace. Wisdom, vision, and peace. Wisdom, vision, and peace. Wisdom, vision, and peace. And I believe that the vibrations of all these words we say with our 3 words every day go into the walls of our little temple here, and they are permanently resonating with what we have put into them. So Goddess bless. All right, and if there's anyone else out there that wants to contribute words, please feel free to still do so. We'll pause and take them, because after all, we follow Katma, not dogma. If things are a little bit out of order, we can handle it. We're flexible. So let us go ahead and honor the directions. Let us honor the east, element of air with the winds ever blowing. And we honor the south, element of fire with the flames ever glowing. And we honor the west, element of water with the rivers ever flowing. And we honor the north, element of earth with the seeds ever growing. And we honor the spirits above and below with the wisdom ever knowing. And we honor our bodies both without and within with the love forever showing. For we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the Goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth, refreshed and renewed, with dedication to preserve and protect all life, for we are all children of Isis, the great Mother Goddess. And today, being Tuesday, it is our special day to remember those who have passed, both people and animals and other things. And this week, of course, we had some very distressing news about a recent volunteer, Robert Boyd, who had just gone to live with his family after serving here for many years and being a great help to us, and coming back even after he had had a heart attack a few years ago, and truly being a part of this place. And unfortunately, we learned early Saturday morning that he had passed away. He had died in his sleep, where he was now living with his daughter. And he had just left us about 2 months ago. And so this is a shock. I mean, he definitely had some issues, but seemed to be still quite vigorous. And so we are distressed, and we remember him very, very fondly. And so, Goddess bless Bob Boyd. And now, if there's no one else bringing up people to remember, I will go ahead and sing our dirge. We go through it 3 times. Once I'll just sing it with you, and then once I go through showing some of the imagery here, and then we sing it one last time. So please feel free to participate. We have a couple of different versions of it, actually. This is, again, a song by our foundress, Lady Lorianne Vignier, who created it. And it One version is Isis awakens you in peace. The other is Isis embraces you in peace. We occasionally, the actual wording is that Anubis will guide you, but for when we're doing a kitty that is passed, we often substitute Bastet or Bast. And Osiris awaits in the underworld. Sometimes we do Osiris awaits in the other world, because it's not exactly necessarily under. There are many, many internested worlds that we can travel through quite freely in some ways. Though, of course, it's this one that we are observing the departure of someone who has gone into other planes. All right. Isis awakens thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. Isis awakens thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. Isis awakens thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. May the paths of those who have gone be smoothed. May the hearts of those left behind be soothed. Goddess bless. All right. Is there anything else we should attend to at this moment? If not, we will go ahead to our reading. And our reading is from the 42 Ideals of Ma'at, but this will be backwards, but gives you some idea, which were put together by our foundress, Lady Lorianne Vanier. And while traveling on the Nile in Egypt, she came up with the idea that the ancient 42 laws of Ma'at, or the negative confession as it is often called, was, in her view, too negative. And she felt that the time had come that for modern sensibilities and intellect, that making it declarative of something positive rather than a negative confession of something bad was a better way of getting these same concepts across. So as she sailed along the Nile with 8 other priestesses, each evening they would work on a few of them to try to put them in more modern language, yet still retain the nugget of truth that was in the negative confession. And so that's how she came up with these. And today is number 23. I communicate with compassion. I communicate with compassion. I communicate with compassion. I communicate with compassion. And Lady Lorianne writes, compassion is a word equivalent to caring. It shows that you are concerned with the fate of another, and you are able to speak in a manner that shows a deep understanding of any situation. Your intentions are to offer compassion in any conversation that you may be engaged in. There are many instances where you might be tempted to speak otherwise. People can be very annoying, and often they can be even downright rude or insulting. Still, you can dialogue with them in a compassionate way, and this could change the entire dynamic of the conversation. You can be the catalyst for creating a more compassionate form of communication. The word compassion is the cornerstone of many religions and holds an importance in the Asian concepts as well. Remember, as you go about your day and see situations that deserve to be addressed, look at the best way to approach the issues and always use the way of compassion. All right. And tomorrow, or actually Friday, or Thursday, we will be doing number 24. I listen to opposing opinions. That's another challenging one. All right. If there's nothing else to which we should attend, I will go on to our close. Okay. As always, we give great thanks to the Lady Lorianne Vignier, the artist, priestess, businesswoman, and visionary that created the Temple of Isis and Isis Oasis Sanctuary, and in whose jeweled, sandaled footsteps we strive to follow. And to all of our teachers, among them Lady Olivia Robertson, Lord Strathlock, her brother, and so many others that have put light upon our paths, we give our thanks. And to the gracious goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible, we give our thanks and ask her blessings. And to each and every one of us, for all that we do, both here and in the world, may our efforts be blessed. May our results be abundant, and may we go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. I hope you all have a wonderful day full of magic and insight and inspiration, and that when you finally tumble into bed late tonight, that you feel fulfilled and that you have spent a good day. May all good things come. Blessings.